Yeah, not bad, thanks.
Good. Where is your drone?
There.
Can you bring it down, please?
Why is that?
Because this is National Trust land and it's prohibited to use drones on our land.
But I'm not on your land, though.
No, you are. You're right above us.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter that you're not on it. Your drone.
No, that's
is
the
over our
airspace.
land. No, your drone's
Yeah,
over
no.
Nyman's.
You don't own the airspace, though, do
No,
you?
the drone's over Nyman's.
So
you
the
have to go
National
to.
Trust property?
Yeah, it's a National Trust property.
Okay,
It's prohibited.
but I'm not on your property.
No,
Your
your
drone
drone
is.
is.
No,
Drone
it
is
is.
flying over our property.
It's in the air.
No, it's flying over our
No,
property and
look,
filming our
if
property.
you're a responsible drone user, you know about these laws.
Yes, I do know about these
Yes.
laws.
So if you could actually bring it down, that we would really appreciate that. And it's not just that this is Nyman's land. Most of this is.
Okay, but the road isn't.
Well, it's
What do
not
you
above
mean?
the road, though, is it?
Well,
It's not
I'm
above the road,
no,
it's
but I'm
above
on the
private
road.
land.
You're
Doesn't
on the
matter.
road, but where is your drone?
Up there at the minute.
Your drone was flying over me.
Yes,
when I was
yeah,
walking down
yeah.
Towards the gardens.
Yes.
It's flying over Nyman's.
In
which
the
is prohibited,
airspace.
but no, it's prohibited
No.
space.
No.
It's over private land.
I think you need to look up on your
You're
laws.
filming private land, so
Um,
we'd ask you to take it down.
The airspace
What
is
do you mean by the airspace?
the airspace is the air and the space in it.
No, you're filming. You're
No,
filming
no,
over
no, no,
private land
no.
and
You're wrong. You're
no,
wrong.
We're not. We're
And
wrong.
why are you filming here?
Or just because it's a nice place.
No, it's
What's
private
wrong with-
land. You're
It's
not.
fine, it's fine. I'll just go and I'll call. It's fine. We'll call the police and I'll.
Okay.
Fine.
So
Yeah.
I'm not bothered with you calling the police because
Great.
it's not illegal. However,
If you are filming our garden within the boundaries of our garden, any National Trust land, you have to have permission.
if you're on National Trust land,
No, you're
Your
filming.
drone
Your
is
drone
on
is
National
filming
Trust
on
land.
travel.
do you know? I'm going to bring the drone down just while I'm talking
Great,
to you
thank very
because
much, I appreciate that.
otherwise,
You run out of battery.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
And it's actually an offence to talk to somebody while they're flying the drone.
Landing.
Okay.
Okay.
Right a minute, I'm just going to turn it off because otherwise it'll overheat and waste battery.
Like this. If you're filming the road,
Yeah.
obviously that is one thing. From this boundary line here and this boundary line all the way down is
Yeah.
National Trust land.
Okay.
We have policies against drones.
Yeah.
You have to apply for permission. You have to
Mhm.
apply for a permit.
Okay.
Yeah. So
If you want to be on National Trust land while you're filming.
If you want to, if
no,
your drone is filming.
if the drone
National
goes
Trust land.
over,
Okay. Do you know the laws on drones?
we have whole policies about it on our website.
No, the laws on drones, not your policy. The laws. Okay. The laws are you can fly a drone anywhere as long as the airspace is not restricted, i.e.
Well, this
the
airspace is
airports. No, Gatwick
restricted.
Airport. See, can I just show you? Okay. This is a official CAA on drone laws. Okay.
Can you go and find?
I'll see if I can
our
find the-
documents.
yeah.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Look. Okay. So red bits. Oh no.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Yeah. Well,
Like,
you
because
just said
my
this is
brother-in-law-
restricted. Well, no, it's not restricted.
National Trust land is prohibited.
But the airspace.
But do you understand what I'm saying?
So yeah, but
'Cause
what?
If your drone is going over and into the garden
Yeah.
and you're recording,
Mhm.
you're
So-
recording private land where people. You're recording people that you don't have a right to record.
So do National Trust have a policy where everybody that comes in cannot film or take pictures on their phone?
Not from above. You have to have
No,
permits.
from above or below.
Why
It's
are
still
you filming
people
here, though?
because it's a nice place.
Yeah, but you have to have permission.
But you don't, not in the
You
airspace.
do.
If I wanted to film, say, from your car park or in your grounds anywhere, I would need National Trust permission.
Recording over our land as well. That's what we've been told.
Okay.
So we're just
Okay,
waiting for
but-
Emma to get the policies.
Okay.
And then we can
Okay.
have a look at it.
But that's not the law. Okay. I think.
I'm only doing what I'm asked to do.
Okay.
When a drone goes over the garden that we are not aware of, that don't have a permission or permit from the National Trust or permission from us,
Yeah.
not even allow them for weddings, we then have to ask you, whoever's flying the drone,
Yeah.
to turn it off and not film our land.
Okay. But the law on drones is.
It's not a problem.
But yeah. So if I was to come into your land to fly it from your land, that would need permission from National Trust or any landowner. But as it is, as long as
The simple fact is, we as National Trust employees
yeah.
are told that no
Okay,
drones can record
okay.
flyovers. So that's all I'm doing.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. I get that.
Yeah.
But all I'm doing is saying that that is not the case. Okay? As long as I am stood out here.
Well, I mean, this is technically our land.
Well, it's not. This is the road.
No, this is our driveway.
This is the road. And I've moved closer when you walked over when I landed my drone.
Had confrontational conversations like this before.
I haven't, no, I haven't. But I do know the laws.
Okay.
Because when I started with drones, yeah,
My brother-in-law does it.
I do have a lot of drones. I do it
Nice.
professionally as well.
Well,
Okay. But when I bought drones, I wanted to make sure that I was always within the law. Okay.
which is great.
So I spent nearly £200 doing a special drone
Yeah,
license.
my brother-in-law.
Yeah.
does the same.
There we are. And
But he still doesn't film on National Trust land.
okay, but just because he doesn't, that doesn't mean that's not the law.
But he was explaining. Well, look, do you know what? I am just doing what I've been told. I'm just gonna wait for the official guidance,
Okay.
and then we'll just take it from there. Because there's no point in arguing. Because I don't know. I'm a gardener, but I'm in charge of the property.
Okay.
So I'm just doing what I am told to do.
Okay. It might be an idea though for National Trust, not you. I know you're not National Trust. You work here. Well, yeah, I know, but to inform their employees of drone laws as well.
Well, I mean, we do have, whole departments that take care of this stuff.
Yeah,
so so what's communicated out to us, you would
Okay.
think would be in the
But
boundaries of the
obviously,
law, wouldn't you?
these.
Are you recording on your glasses?
I am, yes.
Can you stop recording me, please?
Or no.
Well, yeah.
Well, no,
I
because
don't give you permission to use anything with me in it.
we'll go back into
No.
private property then.
See, well, there we go. We're now talking the same thing, aren't we?
No,
We are.
because if you're on public property,
I
you
didn't
can
want
record whatever you want. And the only reason I am was because in case anybody comes over and it's for my own protection.
Well, I mean, I'm not. Good. Okay, fine. But I do not give you permission to record me.
Okay. Well, if you're within sight of somebody that's recording, then you can't do anything about it.
So, I'll just read this out.
Okay, yeah.
We are being recorded, by the way, Emma, on these glasses.
Oh, okay.
It's only for
I'm just
protection,
letting you know.
okay?
Same.
Because, yeah, that's fine.
Let's go for this. Why we don't allow drones to fly at National Trust sites? The use of drones is regulated.
Do you better
by
move in here?
I was just told off because I was standing on your property.
filming. I didn't say stand in the road. It's really
Well, you did. You said don't stand on my property.
to record. It's such a dangerous road. I
Uh,
won't come in.
well, I get that, but you've
Well, that's
asked me
up
to stand
you.
here,
That's
so
up to you. But I didn't.
well, you did,
Whatever.
and I've got that on record. So don't argue with what you have said, okay?
Would you like?
Yeah. Go on, read.
Let's go for it. Okay. The use of drones is regulated in the Civil Aviation Authority and is a developing area which is coming under greater scrutiny. Few non-commercial users have the correct training or permission to operate drones, which creates a serious risk to our staff, volunteers, visitors, property and wildlife. We have therefore adopted a strict blanket policy banning the use of drones at our sites. The use of aerial vehicles is also prohibited by the Trust Trust to enable us to preserve special places for the nation. Should a drone cause damage or harm, pilots generally do not have insurance to compensate the Trust for remedial actions. Drones should not be flown over people. As much as our land is open access, we cannot guarantee an area, even in remote, is completely empty. Drones should not be flown near property. The special nature of our properties makes the risk of the damage more severe. Some sites may have wildlife or agricultural animals which could be affected by the presence of drones. I mean, yeah, we're doing a lot on the Woods Meadow project at the moment. Many drones have cameras attached, and these could infringe data protection laws, filming people without permission, potentially could contravene NT laws on photography and filming. The presence of drones can be detrimental to the enjoyment of our visitors on our sites. We therefore do not allow drone flying from or over NT land. The only exception being contractors or staff who satisfy stringent CAA criteria, have specific insurances, and have been commissioned or authorised by the Trust for a specific purpose. And in these cases, the activity is strictly controlled. The regulatory environment regarding drones is rapidly developing. We will continue to monitor this development